Today, we are covering my everyday carry as a content creator updated. I recently updated my gear and I have few other additions that you guys haven't seen yet, so I thought it makes sense to make a new video about it. So let's go. So I'm filming constantly during these months and I'm understanding more and more what I need in my set, especially when I go out. One thing I learned for sure is that I never liked carrying so much stuff with me, even when I was a kid. So I always tend to have a minimal kind of backpack, just the essential, because I don't like to carry much stuff. I'm trying to film more and I want to, be ready to shoot whenever I'm out. So I want actually my assets and my gears to help me not become like something that put me out of it, if it makes sense. So let's start with the bag. This is the URTH Dolomite 5.1 liters camera bag. It's compact, it's really low key, I really love it, and it's waterproof, and it also doesn't really scream camera bag, if it makes sense. I was testing out the Peak Design 6 liters for a few months and it was really great. I think it's the perfect size for a minimal type of assets that you have to bring with you, especially vlog. But I was really looking for something that screamed less, camera bag aesthetics, but more like something that looks like a normal bag. Yeah, and I ended up checking this brand, URTH. I really love this one. It's really minimal. It doesn't, take much space, even though I'm 157 centimeters, so I'm kind of tiny. And I think it looks a little bit big on me, but having less than this, it means that I really just have to carry my camera and one lens, and that's it. So this, I think, is the perfect compromise if you want to carry with you also, a small microphone, tripod, etc. And this works perfect. It's waterproof. Of course, you have the string to regulate, your height. It has an external pocket, so you can just put inside easy stuff that you want to use often, easy to carry, easy to get out. Regarding the inside, of course, he has, protection for your gears, and he also has the separation depending on the gear you're carrying with you. And he also has a little, not that little, inside pocket. I wish you would have also this little tiny pocket for extra battery SD cards, but it doesn't have it, which is not really a downside for me, but yeah, it would have been nice to have. So yeah, I think it looks really great. What do you think? Moving on. So what I'm actually carrying inside this bag. Let's see. Let's start first with main assets, which is my camera. I recently upgraded my gear with new camera, which is the Sony Alpha 6700, which I'm shooting it right now. And if you haven't seen the video, I already covered why I picked this camera, and this video is gonna be appearing around here. So please go check it out. I carried with me also this lens, which is the TAMRON 7070. This is more bulky and it's covered in the video with the Sony, so go check it out if you're interested. It's a really great lens, but of course you can see it's kind of bulky, so I want to bring it with me for doing detailed shots, but of course it's kind of heavy. But anyway, this fits perfectly in the bag, so it's amazing. And the fact that it's kind of bulky connect me to the next point, which is the new lens I got, the Sony 11mm f1.8. I'm shooting with it right now, so you can see it's pretty wide and it's really amazing. It has a really nice aperture. I wanted something that was really light to carry, and with this I literally have no problem. I think it's a really perfect combination with handling low light condition, and also quality is really sharp. Yeah, honestly, this lens I think is perfect. It's really tiny, it's perfect for vlogging and handheld video, and honestly just make filming outside easier. I'm pairing it with the same ND filter that I got for my TAMRON, which is the K&F ND2 ND400, which is really necessary so I can shoot wide open without worrying about burning lights anywhere. Moving on. A new addition to the set is the new, well, not new for me, the PGYTech Mantis Pod 2. I still have, which I'm shooting right now, the URTH tripod T49, if I'm not mistaken, which was really great, and it has this kind of cool aperture mode, which is I'm gonna be missing, and I think this for me is the only downside to this new tripod that I got. Unfortunately, the URTH head kind of got really loose, so actually sometimes it doesn't hold my camera, which is something that definitely I want to avoid, especially if I'm filming, you know, hanging my camera on the door. So I decided to upgrade it and buy this one. Yeah, overall it's pretty great, it's pretty steady. I really love that you're able to screw out the head, which comes handy when you have to pack it, for example. So I think it was like a really nice addition. Press this and you can open it. I think, see, the aperture is kind of a little bit more tricky, but these also allow me to do different type of shots, like really having my camera down, which is something that I couldn't do with the Ulanzi. And it's like, it comes really handy, like it really like just go down and then you can move the head like this. Also has a remote storage unit here in case you want to get remote for wireless shooting. And also it has this little side insert where you can put maybe a light or some other accessories, which is also really nice. Overall, I think it's a great addition to my setup. So coming to the audio part, I'm still using my Holy Landmark M2, which is not like new in my setup, so I'm not gonna go fully in details with that. I'm trying to learn more about audio levels and clipping and all the stuff, which is all new. So thank you for bearing with me while I learn all the stuff. But I have a new addition that is really juicy. Sony ECM-M1, which is like really amazing. You might not realizing, I hope you don't, because where I'm currently shooting, it's really loud. I have roosters, wind, dancing school, so everything is coming in the video and recording has been a pain. So I got this because I really wanted to upgrade my audio quality, especially for when I'm outside, or especially when you're talking close to your camera. You don't need this, but you can actually use just this one, which I think is great for vlogging. You can just plug it in and it works, so you don't have to have extra stuff attached. It doesn't have an internal battery, so just keep in mind that this is gonna use your camera battery. And of course, last but not least, I also got an extra battery because, you know, you never want to run out of battery, especially when you're outside. Yeah, so that's it. Overall, I think it's a great minimal setup that it really helped me getting in the mood to shoot, and it's not preventing me from going out. I also have an extra addition bonus for this video. I told you at the beginning of the video that I'm trying to find a solution to not buy camera bags that, you know, they really look kind of like camera bag. Everyone that is looking at you knows that you're carrying maybe 2K, you know, worth of gears. It'd be nice to avoid it sometimes, you know, because you will never know where you end up shooting. A solution I found, and shout out to PGYTech for it, is like buying a camera insert bag. This is the URTH Echoes. I'm gonna write it so you guys know the name. This is the 3.7 liters. Which is slightly smaller of the bag, which was 5 liters. So you can definitely fit this in another bag. I think this was a genius idea, like for real. So I can basically pick my shoulder bag based on what I'm wearing, and I don't have to strictly just get a camera bag. And of course, this also has separators. It has a small little bag here where you can put your batteries or whatever. So you literally just place this in your bag and you can just rock around with any bag you want, basically, that of course can fit this. And this solves also the problem when sometimes, you know, maybe you want to have a little extra stuff to carry around, like your phone, your wallet, can't fit at all in your camera bag. So I think this is the best solution ever. So yeah, this is what it is in my bag currently now. It's light, it works, it's compact, and this is what I love about it. Let me know what's in your setup, what you carry with you. I'm always curious about learning more. If you have any advice, let me know. Again, if you want to deep dive in my new camera and my TAMRON lens, it's in the other video. It's gonna also be linked in the description. I'm gonna be testing all these sasses probably next week. It's gonna be maybe in Florence, so stay tuned for that. And if you watch at the end of this video, again, thank you so much. Thank you for bearing with me while I learn new stuff, and I really appreciate you. I see you in the next one. Cheers.